Hello and welcome to the podcast, Too Young for This, Too Old for That. I'm Angie. I'm a 53-year-old osteopath and mum.
And I'm Annie Lewis, a 23-year-old actor just starting out.
And today we're going to go for a slightly different format. We've spent a lot of time in your headphones lately, but today we're going to have 10 quick-fire questions. No prep, no filters, and definitely no time to overthink. We've had loads of you asking who we really are, so here's your chance to find out.
Okay, so Angie, am I going to ask you the first question?
Go for it. And we're also going to set ourselves a timer because, as you might have realised, we're both very good at talking.
We've got 30 seconds each. We're going to stick to it. We're going to be really, really good. Okay, so Angie, let's start with an easy one. You've got 30 seconds. What is your most used emoji?
My most used emoji is the laughing emoji.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay.
Can I just say as well, listeners, we haven't seen the questions that the other one is going to ask us, so we really don't know. We have done no prep this week.
We are impulsively thinking on the spot, and if you have listened to our previous episodes, sometimes we struggle with that, or at least I do.
Okay, Annie, if you had to eat just one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Domino's pizza, done. It's my comfort food, and a packet of M&S Bourbons.
Which M&S Bourbons?
The M&S 60p per packet Bourbons with extra cream, the way you use a Bourbon's very important.
How do you eat your Bourbons?
I take off the top and then I lick the cream like a maniac.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Oh, and which Domino's pizza?
Okay, so I do a create your own double decadence barbecue sauce chicken pepperoni with Ben & Jerry's fish food for dessert.
Barbecue sauce on a pizza?
Yeah, I know. My friend Marlo thinks that was heinous. Like, we used to do like 2 for Tuesday in halls.
That's grim, listener. That's grim, listeners.
All right, Angie, back over to you. Slightly deeper one. What's something you believed in your 20s that you've totally changed your mind about?
Capitalism. Actually,
Boy.
yeah, a big one. I was fairly right-wing, right of centre back in those days and thought that everybody...
I don't believe that from you.
And everybody did really well because of how much they worked. And actually, I'm probably one of the few people that's going more left-wing as I get older because actually I think that the playing field isn't level.
Mic drop. Okay, great. And you hit that exactly 28 seconds.
Oh, thank you. Okay, here we go. Who is the most famous person that you've ever met or very nearly met?
Okay, so Eddie Redmayne, when at Mountview, I mean, we were invited to be like guests and seat fillers at the Olivier Awards in like our second year, and lots of other celebrities just went straight in. But as we were waiting on the green carpet, Eddie Redmayne came up to us, took a photo with everyone, was so personable, and like, you know, it wasn't like, oh, I know him, but I was really starstruck when I met him, and he was lovely. I know you're listening. Angie, back over to you. What's one fashion trend that you secretly miss?
A fashion trend I secretly miss. I think it's a weird question nowadays because actually you could probably wear anything and get away with it. So whereas I would have said before, like Lycra, I used to love Lycra and I used to love a body back in the day, and they're in the shops again. And I love wearing black, and actually you can get away with that from head to toe all year round these days. So probably all of those things.
Basically, Angie, you're just always on trend.
That I'm not sure about. Okay, I think I might know the answer to this.
Yeah.
But what's your comfort TV show or film?
I've actually not told you this. I have a big, big obsession with the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
I've never even heard of that. Where is that? Is that on Netflix?
Yeah, well, it started on Netflix as like a documentary about America's sweethearts, about these cheerleaders who cheer for the Dallas Cowboys, NFL. And it's so interesting, and they train like sportsmen. You know, like that. And then I realized me and my sister realized they had an Amazon Prime documentary, and it's like, it used to be so problematic. Like they'd like criticize the girls' weight and all that. But then I'm also just in awe of their talent. Oh my God, I could go on about it for ages. Angie, I will send you the links to some of their episodes, but they do a whole like cheerleading routine to Thunderstruck.
Oh, you can show us maybe one day when we get to video podcast.
Sometimes I do when I have the Zoomies. I just perform it around the house. I once picked up a bouquet of flowers and went round pretending I was a cheerleader.
So that's our little Annie Chihuahua listeners back again. Okay, over to you. Over to you.
Okay, Angie. Oh, I love this one. If you could have dinner with your younger self, what would you tell her about, or what advice would you give her?
That's a really easy question to answer. Well, obviously there'd be some things that I'd avoid her tell her to avoid doing because they might have got her into trouble here and there. But mainly not to care what anyone else thinks.
Amen.
No one else is watching you. Do not worry.
I love that. Love it.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Hit me with it.
One thing that instantly makes you feel confident.
Like getting clothes and getting ready. I know that sounds a bit like "Buh," or maybe a bit shallow, but I find that if I feel that I like my outfit or that I've put my makeup on, I really do feel much better about myself, and I actually do like find my confidence dips if I'm like not enjoying my outfit. Like when I was at drama school and I had to wear black every day, I in trackies and all of that, and I really lost myself and I didn't feel that confident. Whereas now, like I find it a bit like putting on my armor, like putting on my clothes that I really like or those shoes, and I feel great for it. I know that maybe sounds a bit shallow, but it sets me up for the day really well.
Okay. Good answer. I'd like to dig into that a bit in a future show. And if listeners you agree, let us know. Okay.
I used to be really insecure as well, so it's a bit of a 360. I wouldn't have said that years ago. Okay, Angie, I'm gonna give you a lighter one because oh, I love this one. Who would play you in the movie of your life?
I'm giving you really quick answers, but Angelina Jolie, of course. I love her.
I don't know why. I didn't expect that. I don't know actually. But like
I think she's clever. I think she's gorgeous. I think she got to marry. Well, forget the I think. She's clever. She's gorgeous. She married Brad Pitt. And she's a UN ambassador. She does good for the world. She's an amazing mum, and she's my all-round girl crush. So she could have the honor of being me in the movie of my life.
I rate that. Okay, back to you, Angie.
I'll have to ask you the same question.
Emily Blunt, easy.
Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt.
Why?
I love her. I love her career. I love her in Mary Poppins. I think she's funny. I want to marry John Krasinski. I love her. I want to be in everything that she's been in, and I just think she's classy, cool, and yeah, done.
Those are our girl crushes, everybody. So then we can decide if we must put this out in the end. But who's your celebrity crush?
Oh my god, mine's really specific and it's embarrassing. Freddie Stewart in England rugby. I I watched the rugby documentary on Netflix season 2, and I just think he's gorgeous and like he's got a lovely girlfriend and all that, but he's completely my type. Completely fancy him. It's quite niche, I know.
Okay, rugby players apply here.
Please. Oh, and please be single as well.
That would help. That would help.
Okay, Angie, I want to ask you because I feel like you might. What was the first concert you ever went to?
I went to see Prince. I'm a massive Prince fan. I was always a massive Prince fan. Saw him in concert several times, and I was probably 16, I think. And me and my friend Erica, we persuaded our mums and dads, who were quite protective, to let us get on the train and go to Paddington and then get on the tube by ourselves to Wembley. And it was and we went to see Prince, and it was the Peach and Black, I think, tour. So he asked all the audience for Peach and Black, and that was it. And then on the way home, because on the way home, because he finished late, there was no train, and we ended up sleeping or spending the night on Reading Station platform.
Shut up!
Yeah, at age 16, that was so cool. So it was awesome. Yeah, Prince, miss him.
I think Angie, I think that's sick. That's a cool story. No, I think that's cool. To say you've seen Prince live is cool.
Oh, did you not see Prince live?
No, no,
Oh, sorry.
I no, it's okay. I think it's cool though. He's
Okay.
an icon.
Okay. On a similar note, so I'm veering off our list of questions that I had prepared. On a similar note, who would you like to see in concert that you haven't seen?
Oh, good question. I mean, I'm a huge Swiftie. So I'd always want to see Taylor again. But I actually really want to see. I was just saying it yesterday. Kat Burns. I'm listening to her album on repeat right now. She's just on Celebrity Traitors. But I think as a musician, I've resonated with her album so much. The How to Be Human album. So I'm almost guaranteed want to get tickets to her tour in April. And either that, or I would like to see Ed Sheeran actually.
Okay.
Like, or Adele. Like just because like big hitters. You know, I want to cry to Adele.
Big names.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, it's me asking you. Okay, what's one thing you absolutely can't start your day without?
It's really boring. I sound really boring. You've come up with loads, like you've got loads of stories, and I'm just giving like straightforward answers.
Sorry, you just spoke about Prince and sleeping at Reading Railway Station,
Yeah, okay.
and I'm talking about Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Well, no, it's just the same. But anyway, so I hope we might have to edit this bit out. Ask again.
What's one what's one thing you absolutely can't start your day without?
So, Annie, the one thing that I can't start my day without is a really strong cup of tea. And listeners, you don't want to know what else we just laughed about.
Our poor editor.
Okay. Um,
Oh, you gotta laugh.
what's the one thing that you're really good at that no one knows, Annie Lewis?
Oh, I'd say drawing, but like that sounds a bit cocky to say. But like whenever I have a friend has a birthday or anything, I always like to draw them a card. Or yeah, I draw a little card. For Yayan, I drew a Lord of the Rings card. You know, I love drawing people cards for their birthdays. So if you're clearly close to me, you know that. But that's something I keep under my hat.
Okay.
I know that sounds a bit cocky, but I like this one. What's one thing that makes you feel 21 again?
High heels.
Yeah, I like that.
And actually wearing them for more than about 5 minutes. And Duran Duran. Listening to Duran Duran. Well, that makes me feel younger than 21, but Duran Duran and high heels.
My uncle did drama and Lambda with the singer of Duran Duran. That's my weird link to it.
What's the name of the singer of Duran Duran?
I don't know. I just know that fact.
We can't be friends anymore.
I thought I did really well there, connecting there. I thought, oh yeah, that was really good.
Okay. Tell me a secret that no one else knows.
That's flipping hard. Oh my god.
Tell me a secret that the listeners don't know about.
Yeah, because I'm quite an open person. A secret the listener. I used to row competitively, like properly.
Wow.
Well, you don't know that. Like,
No,
I was a
I don't
proper
know
rower. Yeah, like at school, I was like on the riverbank 5 days a week. I went to nationals, had a disaster at nationals, really messed up. Put my oar in wrong. It was quite traumatic. But yeah, I was a proper rower.
Great.
Thank you. Okay, Angie, back to you. Oh, you've asked me this one, but I actually want to ask you because I feel like you have a good answer. Who's the most famous person you've ever met?
The one that really stands out because it's also a bit of a confidence fail. And well, it's not the most famous, but the person that I really, really wanted to meet. So I'm also, as well as being a Prince fan, I'm a massive Depeche Mode fan. I absolutely love Depeche Mode, and you probably don't even know who they are, right? Given that you don't know the name of the Duran Duran singer. Yeah, look.
I don't.
So they're one of the biggest bands in the world, Annie. I would take you to see them. I've seen them so many times. And I've had a picture of Dave Gahan, who is the lead singer, on my bedroom wall. Well, not anymore, but when I was 13. And I just love them. I love them. I love everything about them. I love their music. It's accompanied me through 40 years of life, right? And I went to the Isle of Wight festival a few years ago. And my friend Emma and I, we might have been a little bit hungover the day after Depeche Mode had played, and we were in the local deli because we were staying in the town, not on the festival site. And we were looking, feeling a little bit worse for wear. It was a really sunny day, wearing our sunglasses, looking at these lovely deli foods. And all of a sudden, next to me, there's a pair of cowboy boots.
Oh my God.
Like Cuban heels, leather Cuban heels. And then this gravelly voice going, "Cool, those sausage rolls look good. No, those Scotch eggs look good." And I looked up, and it was Dave Gahan. And honestly, I'm embarrassed saying this. Maybe we could share the photo because I do have a photo. Your next question's got to be, what did you say?
What did you say, Angie? I'm waiting for you to tell me.
I said, "Dave, I love you."
And what was this, last week? When was this?
This was about 3 or 4 years ago. And poor Dave, for his credit, yeah, I know, stop, said, just looked at me and went, just sort of like, I don't know, rolled his eyes. And then I nearly had basically like a panic attack. I just went all white and clammy and cold and had to go outside because I thought I was going to faint. Because I was, well, number one, I was in the same airspace as Dave Gahan. Number two, I just made a total idiot of myself. And of course, so your massivest crush in the whole world, you don't dream that you're going to be, number one, hungover, number two, just such an idiot, and number three, that he didn't fall in love with me and offer to marry me there on the spot.
Sorry, that's maybe the best story you've told on this podcast so far. Unbelievable. Because who meets their biggest crush? I feel that. Oh my God, Angie, that was phenomenal.
I was just caught so aware, so I just said what I really wanted to say today.
What did he say?
He just sort of rolled his eyes and he said, I can't remember. I just can't remember. And then there's a picture that my friend Emma took. And I just looked like I've got the biggest smile on my face and he's got his sunglasses on, probably rolling his eyes at here's another.
What's his name? I want to Google this man.
But then to save myself, we went out and there are two of them now in Depeche Mode. And Martin Gore, who is also another of my massive heroes, was outside.
Oh, he's fit.
And we had a proper conversation, Martin and I. So I will share the photos. We can post them online. And we had a lovely conversation. But that was a day when I didn't get Dave to ask me to marry him.
Angie, the best story we've shared on this podcast. Okay, and for our last question, listeners, we're going to ask you, if Angie and I had to swap lives for the week, who would cope better, Angie or me? Please comment on Spotify, leave us a comment on Instagram, leave us a speak note, get engaged, please, and let us know.
I think I would probably find it harder because I would have to wear skirts every day, proper shoes, and watch Downton Abbey.
No, I think you'd be fine. Imagine me talking to people about their backs in the clinic. Oh my God. I'd end up just sitting there and being like, nice weather, isn't it? Angie, I wouldn't cope.
So thank you for listening to our quick fire episode. If you like it, we will probably do it again because we've had loads of fun.
I really enjoyed. And we would like to thank our wonderful sponsor, Wilfred's Drinks. Wilfred's is a non-alcoholic aperitif, and you can find it on Ocado or Amazon. A great drink to have going with you into the Christmas season. And you've actually introduced it to some of your friends, haven't you, Angie?
Okay, so Annie, last question for this episode. Last week you told me to try Wilfred's with a ginger ale. What's the one other mixer that you would go to?
I'd say the classic simple tonic. Fentimans do a great one.
Fabulous. Thanks everyone for listening. That's it for our lightning round, although some of it wasn't so lightning. Now it's your turn. Tell us your answers on Instagram or TikTok, or to us directly via our website or Spotify. Our website, remember, is tooyoungtoold.com, and our Instagram is
tooyoung.tooold with a 2, number 2.
We can't wait to hear from you, and we will read out some of the best answers, and we will answer some of the best questions. See you next time.
Thanks so much. Bye.